everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and I post 2 videos a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 7 AM. So if you love a recipe video like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my yummy turmeric and coriander pancakes. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious turmeric and coriander pancakes. Now this recipe is really easy to do, and I thought that as it's nearly Easter I would start to share some egg recipes with you. At Easter we normally tend to have egg breakfast, so on Good Friday, on Easter Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday we will have an egg breakfast, and we will either have eggs on toast or we will have an omelette, but this year I thought I'd make some savoury pancakes for the occasion, and these ones are delicious. I've made these before for myself as breakfast in the morning and they are really nice. They're a lovely treat, so I thought they'd make a really nice treat at Easter too. So of course while I was making them I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious turmeric and coriander pancakes. For this recipe I have weighed out about 200 grams of oats. These are gluten-free oats because I have a gluten intolerance, but if you don't have a gluten intolerance you can use any type of oats you like. And then I've got about 4 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds as well, and I've got 4 tablespoons of flaxseed in here as well, and I'm going to blend these ingredients in my blender, if I don't spill it everywhere, like so. And I'm going to add to that some baking powder. I'm just going to put a teaspoon of baking powder in, and then I've also got some freshly ground black pepper as well, and I'm adding this because the ground black pepper will help the turmeric to absorb in the body, so it's always good to use these 2 spices together. So I'm going to add some turmeric now, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon of turmeric to this, and hopefully these pancakes will look beautifully bright yellow as well. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of that in. And I'm also going to add a little bit of salt as well. I'm going to find my lid for my blender. Oh, there it is. Hang on a sec. So I'm going to add a bit of salt to these as well. And then I'm going to add the lid and I'm going to blend these together, but I've just got to go and get the lid. As I said, I'm going to blend these together, but I am going to use this spatula to move the mixture around, because I find that with my blender, if I don't move the mixture around, it all tends to blend just down the bottom. When you're trying to make flour out of food items, it's always good to use anything like oats. If you're trying to make flour out of oats, then it's always good to use a spatula to move it around the blender. So I'm just going to blend these ingredients together while I move them around. I've blended these ingredients until they have formed a fine flour like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into a large mixing bowl, so that I can move on and make the wet ingredients for the pancakes now. So I've put all of the flour into the mixing bowl, and now I'm going to make the wet ingredients. Now I'm going to blend the wet ingredients together. So in this jug here I have about 400 ml of milk. I have an oat milk here, but you can use any type of milk you like. So I'm just going to add this to my blender. And then I'm going to add about a handful of coriander. You don't want too much coriander because coriander can be quite overpowering and it might take away the taste of the turmeric. So if you like the taste of the turmeric, then obviously use a bit more turmeric than you do coriander. But if you prefer the taste of coriander, then you can always use more coriander if you want to. But that's perfect for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend these ingredients together now. I've blended those ingredients together until they are smooth, like so. And I'm now going to add my wet ingredients to my dry ones. So I'm going to pour on the milk and coriander mixture like so, and then I have an egg which I'm going to crack in as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this mixture into the fridge overnight, and then in the morning I will cook these off. So I like to make the pancakes the day before, the pancake mix the day before, and then all I have to do is cook it off in the morning. So by making it with oats and making the mix the day before, you're helping the digestive enzymes of the oats, so these will go down easier in the body. Basically, oats are okay for the body, but it's much better if you soak them overnight and then cook them in the morning, because it helps with the digestive enzymes of the body. So yes, I am now going to put this into the fridge overnight. It's the next day and I have removed the mixture from the fridge, but it is a little bit too thick. So what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more milk to the mixture, and I'm just going to make it a little bit easier to remove from the bowl by doing this. So I'm just going to stir this in, and the mixture will hopefully become a bit thinner so that it cooks a bit nicer on the hob, cooks a bit easier on the hob. Just add it bit by bit until it's at the consistency that you like. I like my pancakes quite thick, so I don't mind the mixture a bit thicker, because it makes the pancakes that little bit thicker as well. So yes, I think that's done now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking the pancakes. I've got myself 2 frying pans, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these onto a high heat on the hob. Actually both of them. Yeah, does help, doesn't it? And then I'm just going to leave these to heat up, but while they're heating up I'm going to put some oil in the base of each pan. And with pancakes you do need quite a bit of oil as well to stop them from sticking. I know these are non-stick pans, but I still like to use oil in the pan. And then I'm just going to spread the oil around the base of the pan like so, and I'm going to leave these to heat up now. So the oil has started to bubble in the bottom of the pan, so that's a good sign that the pan is heating up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a big spoonful of the pancake mixture, and I'm going to put it into the base of the pan like so, and I'm going to let this cook off now. So I'm going to do 2 in this pan and 1 in that one. And I find that if I use an ice cream scoop, it's the easiest way to get the mixture into the frying pan. As I like it a little bit thicker than normal pancakes would be, then this I find the easiest way. So yes, I'm just going to put all 3 in here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for these to heat up, and then once they start cooking around the outside, I'm going to flip them over. I need to get a plastic spatula, so I won't be back. I'll be back in a minute. So as you can see, the pancakes have started just to cook slightly around the outside. So I'm just going to check the base. I think these are cooked from the bottom now as well. So I'm just going to flip that over. And I'm going to flip this one over as well, and then I'll finally flip this one as well, just to show you the bottom of the third one turned out perfectly. The other 2 were a bit naff, but anyway, never mind. Yes, so these are perfect now. It will get quite hot as well, so the best thing to do is just turn the heat down slightly, and then I'm just going to leave these to cook on the other side. Hopefully they might be done now, so I'll just flip that over. There you go, that's done. Oh dear, never mind, that one's done. And then this one will be cooked as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to cook the pancakes until I've used all of the mixture up. That's the pancakes done. I'm going to leave these to cool, and while they're cooling I'm going to make myself some eggs and some avocado with some spinach for my breakfast. But yeah, that's it, they're done, and I'm really looking forward to trying a couple of these. The rest of these I will be putting into the freezer, and they are great stored in the freezer. So yes, I'll be eating these at Easter. If you want to know, when I have my eggs for breakfast, I'll be having a couple of these. You can take them straight out of the freezer, leave them to defrost overnight, and then just simply heat them up in the grill. I have tried to heat them in the toaster, but sometimes they get a little bit stuck, so I wouldn't do that if I was you. But yeah, just heat them up under the grill, and as I said, they're still as delicious as when you made them from the freezer as well. So yes, I'm off to enjoy my breakfast now. That's how you make my yummy turmeric and coriander pancakes, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm off to have a couple of these with my breakfast this morning. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.